Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Today we're going to cover how to waste your team's time. It's a 3-step guide. Let's get started. Number 1 is internal meetings. So schedule as many recurring, repetitive, redundant, and pointless meetings as humanly possible. People should neither learn anything or take anything away from these meetings, and make sure you invite people who don't even need to be there in the first place. Number 2 is daily one-on-ones. So have one-on-ones with every member of your team every single day and have them walk you through information that they've either already told you or you could find out very easily without them. And if you're thinking, wow, this meeting could have been an email, you're on the right track. Number 3 is busy work. So assign endless busy work at all times and manufacture urgency when there isn't any. The whole point is that this is going to take them away from doing their actual jobs. What do we do when they finish the busy work? Either assign more or make them start all over. Good question. That's it for today.
Break. We're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. He's blind. So we'll hear about that coming up.
Okay.
I wasn't sure what to make for dinner tonight, so I just started drinking wine, and now I don't care. So follow me for more dinner ideas.
Guess the word.
Okay.
Your manager should be what in the office?
Arrested.
Available.
Oh.
In every appraisal meeting, we get what?
False hope.
Feedback.
Oh.
Your colleague should drink what every day?
Toilet cleaner.
Tea.
Oh.
Everyone at your job deserves what?
Therapy.
Transparency.
Oh.
Employee who is nice to everyone is the real what in the office?
Star.
Snake.
What?
Cottage cheese is not really a cheese at all. It's just occurred to me.
If you're not going to serve alcohol at your wedding reception, show some balls and put that on the invitation. Find out the hard way how many of your friends and family truly give a fuck about your wedding. A wedding is a shitty play. The only people who like it are in it, like all plays. Everybody else is in the audience like, all right, well, 20 more minutes, we are getting fucked. I was at a wedding that was non-alcoholic reception. I was like, oh, I hope they get diarrhea on the honeymoon. They're like, oh, that's not a very nice thing to say. I was like, oh, really? Because I was going to say, I hope they die tonight.
I have a meeting with HR now because I bought my coworker a Get Better Soon card. But they weren't sick. I just wanted them to get better at their fucking job. So
I want you so bad. You so sexy. But hold on. Where is your bathroom? Please tell me, please. 'Cause I gotta drop off this low. Don't wanna disrespect you. I need to do in your house. Whoa, I need to do in your house. Whoa, I need to do in your house. Whoa.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foo Show!
Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Joe C.
And I'm Seth.
Thank you all so very much for listening into the Foo Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials as @FooBarShow. That's FOO Bar Show. And listen at FOOBarshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep fooing it up like a bunch of foos. Ain't that right, Steph?
That is correct.
Steph?
What?
Today's going to be a good one. You want to know why?
Why?
Because we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of some geeking out to do. I wanted to quickly cover a bizarre story out of Europe that has to deal with chocolate, and a little here's what I would do over at the end of the podcast there. But how's it going, Steph? How you doing? What are you wearing there?
I am wearing my Pokemon ears that I got from Universal Studios Japan.
Yeah, you got a couple Pikachus on your head.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
They were celebrating their 25th anniversary over there at USJ.
Yeah.
These were the first things I saw. And so I picked them up when we were over there.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we forgot to mention in the last week's pod, where when you go to a theme park of sorts, everybody is really into the headwear.
Everybody.
Like everybody.
There's no cool guy trying to be like, I don't want to wear that.
Nobody's too cool for school, and that was so refreshing.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was really cool.
That's like the majority of their merch over there. Because, over here we have a lot of t-shirts, sweaters, we got socks,
hats, whatever. Yeah.
No, it's all about the headgear. And the fluffier, the better.
Yeah. Yeah, the fluffier, the better. I think that's a good rule.
Yeah.
Because it's true. The fluffier it was, the better it looked on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, yours isn't that fluffy, though.
No. But they
it's just
are,
a couple Pikachu figures.
Heavy on the Pikachu.
Well, yeah, it was Universal Studios.
And I picked it up specifically because it said the 25th anniversary celebration.
They just look so happy.
Yeah. This one is like a little top hat.
Right.
A little top hat.
Steph?
Yeah.
How's it going? How you doing? Well, how was your week?
I was just existing because actually I'm going to have to take these off because these are slipping right off my head and it's just uncomfortable.
All right.
Because we've been back for like a week.
From Japan?
And then, you know what? It's not even post-Japan symptom or whatever it is. It's just, vacation,
Yeah.
We haven't had a vacation that long ever.
Right. It was a 2-week vacation.
And it was nice.
Yeah. A lot of people do talk about, and that's one of the things that I was afraid of, is having the post-Japan trip depression. But I think we were there long enough where we saw what we wanted to see, at least for this round of our Japan trip. And so I'm not getting that. I do miss it. I do wish we were still there.
Right.
But I'm not and also it doesn't help that, everything here sucks. So, but that deep depression that some people seem to identify with, I'm not really getting those vibes. But
no, because like you said, we were there long enough.
Yeah.
You got to just experience a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good.
Well, hopefully next year we're able to go to the Philippines or anywhere else over there in Asia.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably even go up to Japan again.
Well, yeah,
that was a 4-hour flight.
Is it from the Philippines?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, Steph, my week's been whatever for that same exact reason. I mean, I've been working, and it's just like, all right, we're back to it, So, aside from that, Steph, one of the quirkier things that happened over the week here is the Great Kit Kat robbery. Have you heard?
Yeah, we were talking about this.
Yeah, so a shipment of 12 metric tons of Kit Kat bars, over 400,000 bars of Kit Kat, vanished during transit from Italy to Poland in a brazen highway cargo theft. So the scale is ridiculous, and the best part is that Nestle has leaned into the humor of this. So didn't it happen on April 1st too?
It did, yeah.
So it's like, this is not an April Fool's thing.
Yeah, everybody was just like, oh, okay, haha, April Fools.
Right.
And then all these other companies started getting on it.
Yeah.
And they
stole 12 tons.
How do you just lose 12 tons?
And I like how other companies were also getting on board with the humor with their social media profiles. Like, for example, I think it was Domino's that said something like, we feel absolutely terrible for our friends over at the Kit Kat factory. On a totally unrelated note, we are now serving Kit Kats on our pizzas.
Yeah,
Shit
that's
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you looking for there?
I think like it was KFC. It's just like, while we mourn the loss of the 12-ton Kit Kat, we apologize for having to use it in our secret recipe as the 11th spice.
Oh yeah,
or something.
They've
like
added
that.
a new spice, urban spice.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's crazy. Now I don't know how true this is, but there was also like a follow-up article saying that 2 teenagers have been turned in by their mom.
I don't know. I don't really
in connection
believe
to this. So I don't know how true that is. Are you looking that up?
Yeah. Did they find the Kit Kats?
The Kit Kat bandits?
No, the stolen Kit Kats have not been found yet. Investigation is ongoing.
All right. So it's you're going to find them in the black market.
Yeah, that whole thing with the parents turning in the kids, they just wanted some kind of publicity.
I guess so.
But what Kit Kat did is that they have a tracker.
Oh, yeah.
So if you buy a Kit Kat, you can put in like the barcode or whatever, and then you can see if it's from that stolen shipment.
Is it because, I guess it was on the way to Poland, so maybe Poland has its own unique barcode for Kit Kat?
Well, no, everything has like a lot number.
Oh, okay.
And then and then it has like an expiration date, so you just put in the lot number and the expiration date, and then it'll give it to you. The barcodes, I think, are pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But, okay.
But I think it's a lot number.
Right on. All right. Well, I mean, that's all I got for the top of the show. What do you think, Steph? Are you ready for some geeking out?
Yes.
All right. Let me find it. There we go. Oh, nope. Yeah, I always think I'm ready for the geeking out.
And you are not.
Geeking out! Geeking out! Geeking out! Geeking out!
All right. So something's up with my mic today. I don't know what's going on.
Crickly, crackly.
A little crickly, crackly here. But anyway, we'll push through. So I'm not really... I've not seen any of Euphoria. But I understand that it's a pretty popular show over at HBO Max.
Right.
And it's popular enough where they got a season 3 and it's about to premiere. And since Coachella is right around the corner, since we're in April now, it's in a couple of weeks.
Oh, right.
Remember that? Didn't you go last year?
I did go last year. It was fun, dude. We got so fucked up. Dude.
Yeah, you sure did. You left early.
We didn't even survive day 3. We had to leave early. We didn't even see any bands. We got so fucked up and it was so hot. And my friend threw up all over the place, and people were all concerned. And I was just like, please give us water. No, she was not. I was just like, please give us. I was looking for water. Nobody had any water. I was just like, what the fuck?
It has Coachella for you. Yeah, it sucks.
But we ended up leaving early and then just went home.
Yeah. Coachella is a young man's game. It's not. I mean, if I go, there better be a hotel involved. I'm not about to camp again.
Have you seen the prices for some of the campsites or the hotels that are there offering?
No.
Like a full house, like Airbnb for the weekend.
Yeah.
Like could be upwards of $200,000.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like a bougie ass house. And you're not even going to be in it.
No, you're going to be at the festival.
Right.
Unless you're throwing a party in there and missing all the bands.
Yeah, like after party.
But like, when are you going to sleep?
Exactly.
You just don't, I guess.
Yeah, or you just have like a revolving door.
Yeah.
There was other people saying like, oh, it's going to be $360 for this plot of land so that you can camp.
Yeah.
Which is like outside the park. And there's like, what the fuck? I'm going to be homeless for the weekend and I still have to pay $360 for this little campsite.
For them to allow
a little piece of dirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, those they were outrageous. Yeah. A trailer, thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Well, there's
of
also
dollars.
like a VIP camp situation that you can buy into. That's also like ridiculously.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking
control.
about like specifically like outside of the
Okay.
campgrounds. Like, you know, these are Airbnbs, private events, things like that.
Yeah, I don't know how I mean, I guess you got to be rich now to enjoy Coachella.
I guess. I mean, the entire Coachella Valley isn't even worth that much.
On a regular day, right? Well, the reason I bring up Coachella is because HBO Max is premiering Euphoria Season 3 at Coachella on April 12th.
What?
It's going to be a late night at the campgrounds, only available for the wristband holders, which is pretty much if you have a ticket, you have a wristband. And then the season launches on HBO Max. So it's the first time a TV series has been screened at an event like Coachella like this. I wonder if they're trying to turn it into, or at least make it resemble somewhat of like a South by Southwest that currently just I think it's still going on or just ended. But you know, South by Southwest isn't just music; it's all kinds of stuff going on.
Movies,
there.
primarily
Movies, yeah, a lot of art, of different kinds of art.
Well, I mean, I think the premiere for Euphoria is just like on point with Coachella. Do you know
that's
what
the audience.
Do you know what Euphoria is about?
Actually, no. Do you have a synopsis there?
I never watched it because I knew that it was like a teen drama.
Okay.
But it's just like they're supposed to be teenagers, right? And they're doing all these drugs and they're having all this sex. And I'm just like, you're watching them and you're just like, these are supposed to be teenagers.
And they look like in their 30s or something, or what?
Well, yeah,
and then Zendaya in there?
Yes, she is in there, and then she's in the new season as well. But it's just like I was kind of like irked by it a little bit because like it's a very adult theme for being teenagers.
Yeah,
and I don't know. It's just
are they still advertising the fact that they're teenagers?
No, they're older now.
Right, so they should be in their 20s. Which is more realistic with all the drugs and the sex and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about a troubled teenage drug addict who struggles to get sober.
Oh.
Rehab is involved. I don't know.
It's not for Steph, I guess.
No, it's weird because watching it that they are in high school. And it's HBO, so there's like full nudity. I mean, yes, the actors are, in their 20s or whatever,
Sure.
but it's weird to me. It's a weird.
Yeah, after playing a teenager and you see him naked on screen, I guess that could be a little icky.
But people love it. People like it.
Yeah, people like it.
They got a season 3.
Yeah. Maybe I'll watch it for the plot.
Sure.
Just kidding. Well, the other thing I'm pretty excited about, Steph. It comes out today. It's Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. That's coming out on Disney Plus. It's gonna drop, I believe, at midnight, and it's gonna have a weekly schedule. I think we're gonna get like a few episodes first, but it's being pitched as like a major moment in Star Wars franchise history because it's centered on Darth Maul rebuilding his criminal empire post Clone Wars. So this is like where like shit actually starts to ramp up for him.
Darth Maul, did you say? And you
Maul.
thought he was dead at the end of Phantom Menace.
Yeah, but if anybody's watched the animated Clone Wars,
Spoiler alert.
he's not dead.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I find it pretty engaging considering it's a villain-led Star Wars thing. Mm-hmm. When's the last time we got like a villain-led, like that's the protagonist? Star Wars. I mean, the movies, the OGs were all about Luke. And yeah, there was Darth Vader involved, but he wasn't the center point. If anything, maybe the prequels, but he wasn't evil yet until like the very end of those.
I was trying to think. Like Bad Batch, no, they're good.
They're supposed to be good, yeah.
They're supposed to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the animated stuff, they're all good.
I think for a bad guy, it's fair to say that Darth Maul is probably one of the more beloved ones because of how eerie he was in episode 1, where he didn't really say anything, but he was so badass. The choreography was out of control. It was great.
Yeah.
The way that he kills Qui-Gon is the same way that didn't Obi-Wan kill or at least slice up Anakin?
No. because Darth Maul, like Qui-Gon.
Somebody did a flip, and I think it might have been Obi-Wan actually, and that's how he split him open, split him in half, if I remember correctly. He did a flip, and that's what Anakin tried to do to Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan had the high ground.
Right, and so Obi-Wan just went,
Yeah, just sliced them up,
and then it just bam.
So like I think that was like a, what do you call it? Like a callback. That move that he does. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Darth Maul's going to be played by Sam Witwer. If you have ever watched that show, Being Human, he starred in it, back in 2011.
Okay.
Played a vampire there. And he is the voice of Maul.
Nice.
Yeah. I think he's just right.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, we didn't hear much from him in episode 1. We had a voice in the Clone Wars series. Is it the same dude? I don't think it is, right? From the Clone Wars ones?
Clone Wars?
I'm asking too many questions, aren't I?
Yeah, it's going to take me a while to figure that out, dude.
Okay. But anyway, that's on the queue for us to start watching. So, as soon as you guys get home from school and work, just throw that on. That's going to be... it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it was him.
Oh, okay, sweet. The other Marvel TV special that's going to be coming out, and I've not heard about this, but it's The Punisher, One Last Kill. It's getting a date. The big headline here is that a Marvel special presentation style project, The Punisher, One Last Kill, is slated for May 12th in the Americas and May 13th elsewhere on Disney+. Jon Bernthal is going to return as Frank Castle, the Punisher, and details are intentionally being kept tight, but it's being positioned as like a key street level bridge inside of the Marvel current lineup that they have going on, particularly with like Daredevil, and we've already seen the Punisher in this Daredevil Born Again. How are you liking this season, by the way? I'm really digging it.
Dude, this is really good. This is like definitely the revenge season.
Yeah. He's so pissed.
In every fight scene, he is mad, dude.
He's breaking bones. Like he's like when Batman is pissed, and he just doesn't care. He's not gonna kill you.
No,
but he's gonna make it hurt.
You're gonna wish you were dead.
Yeah, you're gonna wish you were dead. But actually, I think Daredevil is killing them. You don't think so?
God, he has to be. Yeah, the Punisher. One Last Kill. I'm on the Marvel website right now. It? There's nothing on here other than release date, May 12th, 2026.
Well, if...
that's it. It just says Frank Castle returns in a Marvel television special presentation, The Punisher, One Last Kill on May 12th, streaming only on Disney+. That's it.
Something tells me it's going to be like a... what was that monster one that was in black and white? Do you remember that Marvel put out? It's like that horror one.
Yeah.
Anyway, everybody's screaming at their radios right now. But I think it's going to be something like that, where it's maybe going to be like an hour, like a mini movie, like a short movie of sorts. And it's going to have a lot to do with what's going on in New York right now.
Werewolf by Night.
There you go. Werewolf by Night. That was a good one. I watched it in the black and white and in color. I enjoyed it more in black and white.
It's better in black and white.
Yeah.
That's definitely rewatchable, by the way.
And it's just an hour.
Yeah, you can watch it multiple times.
Yeah.
Because it's a nice standalone. I don't know. Yeah, Punisher, maybe?
Yeah.
You think it's just going to be like a one...
Yeah, like a movie. I think it's going to be like a made-for-TV kind of movie, but in the, the quality that we know and love of the Punisher. And I'm sure he's going to bring his buddies. Daredevil's already into it. Spider-Man would be dope if he came out. I don't know, though. That might be a bridge too far.
One Last Kill. I have a feeling that this might just be him.
Oh, okay. Like a standalone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you might see somebody else, like a crossover, maybe just in conversation, but actually like a team up. I don't think so, because he's very much a solo,
Yeah, he doesn't play nice
worker.
with others.
Yeah. And then just based off of the poster, which is just like a close up on his face, it makes it seem like it's just going to be him.
Yeah.
Doing one final thing.
Also, I don't know if you knew this, Steph. Paradise Season 2 is done. We just haven't finished watching it on this end. But we just got news that Season 3 has been confirmed. Oh, did we? We did.
Finished it. Yeah, we finished it.
Oh, can you remind me what happens at the end?
Without spoiling anything.
Oh, right. The whole thing comes down.
Spoiler
Oh,
alert.
whatever, dude. Yeah, my bad. I may have been inebriated for that one, but yeah, that's right. So it's gonna be.
You fell asleep. You just fell asleep.
And then I had to watch it again. It was probably one of
you
those
woke up
things.
in the last 5 minutes and you're just like, oh.
Good enough. All
Yeah.
right. Well, reporting says that Hulu renewed it for a third and final season, aligning with director Dan Fogelman's planned 3-season arc. Season 3 is already written, and filming began early in April, so just a few days ago. So it's I wonder what kind of ending they're going to be, because I like the way that Season 2 was like fundamentally so different from Season 1.
It was, yeah. Just because, they were outside.
They were outside the
now.
bunker.
I'm really interested to see what happens with Alex.
Oh, the computer?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, it's the computer. The computer's name is Alex, and it's supposed to be like a quantum computer, right? Quantum AI thing. Yes?
Yeah?
Yeah. Steph?
Yeah?
Do you want to talk about something?
The Boys coming back on
Yeah.
Amazon Prime this week, April 8th.
Uh-huh.
It's the last season, you guys. It's the last season. Apparently, it's the most brutal season.
It's going to be the bloodiest season we've seen.
Probably a little bit of heartbreak.
I'm
ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
ready.
It's been such a badass series. Like, they definitely didn't hold back on any of the violence. And the storyline got a little weird, but I mean, the characters are weird. So you're going to get that kind of dynamic, I guess.
And I'm not exactly sure how true it is to the graphic novel.
Yeah, I think it veered off quite a bit ago.
Just because I haven't read it. Like, everything I know about the Boys is from the show.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what happens. I really hope they take down Homelander. But a lot of people are like really excited for like the little mini Supernatural reunion that's happening.
What do you
between like Sam and Dean Winchester are gonna be there,
from
and
Supernatural?
Cassiel is gonna be in there. Yeah.
Oh, crazy. I didn't know
Two
that.
brothers. But obviously they're not gonna play brothers. Well, I don't know. Actually, I have no idea who they're gonna play.
They
I mean,
could.
Soldier Boy for sure.
Yeah. If Soldier Boy had a brother, then I guess it would be
Maybe, or they're just gonna be in there. I really haven't looked too far into it. I've just seen the preview.
Didn't you also say that, because for the longest time we thought that Anthony Starr was Australian, and he's not?
I just found out today that he's from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Because I was watching an Auntie Donna interview and they were talking about how they got Anthony Starr in their Auntie Donna Netflix special.
Big House of Fun, or Big Ol' House of Fun, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they talk about it in the podcast, and they like, it ended up being like somebody went to school with somebody who knew Jack Quaid, and Jack Quaid like spread Auntie Donna throughout the cast.
Boys?
Yeah, the
Nice.
Boys. And then Anthony Starr became a fan of theirs, and then so they started commenting on their posts, and they're just like, well, let's see if we can get him on the show.
It was a surprise when I saw Anthony Starr in the Auntie Donna. I was like, wow, that's out of nowhere.
Yeah, and this was when like the first season of The Boys had just come out.
Yeah. So we didn't really know who he was. I mean, we knew that he was Homelander.
Yeah.
When we saw him, I was like, the fuck?
I was like, is that Anthony Starr?
So that's why I guess the assumption came out that he was from Australia, because Auntie Donna, the comedy troupe, is from Australia. So, but he's not.
But there you go. There's
He's a
your
Kiwi.
fun fact of the
Didn't
day.
know that. Did not know that. What else you got?
You know what? Invincible season 4 is out.
It's been out.
It's been out since March 18th. When we got back,
We tried to search for it, and maybe we weren't looking in the right place, but
No.
it ended up being like a
it was like a preview, and I'm just like,
preview podcast thing.
no, it was a preview for the 4th season, and I'm
Okay.
just like, I'm pretty sure there's Invincible, but I didn't see it on there. Maybe we just had to restart our
Yeah, we probably just had a refresh.
Apple TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's out, and the season finale is happening this month on April 22nd. So
We need to catch up.
We need to catch up.
Yeah.
But that's easy. Oh, fucking! I hope they do a good team up with Alan, with Omni-Man and Alan, because I don't know if you remember from the last season, Omni-Man was trapped in the spaceship with the not Voldemort. What the fuck are they called?
Voldemort.
With
The
the
Voltramite?
Voltramite. There we go. We went to a fucking hockey game last night, and it was
Harry Potter
theme. So that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Well, I saw one of the kids in the crowd was dressed up as Voldemort.
Yeah,
and, like, he went all out.
They put the jumbo cam on him,
Yeah.
and then he was just like really leaned into the character.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And Viltrumite, yeah, and then him and
Viltrumite.
Alan team up at the end to just try to escape. So this is about them like joining forces and then coming back to Earth and getting invincible, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but like if Omni-Man didn't kill all the superheroes, they probably would have a better team. But I guess they got to work with what they got.
Yeah. Also, nobody trusts him.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Alan trusts him because he doesn't know his past.
Right. And
Omni Boy.
And then Alan is like his species is actually stronger than the Viltrumites.
Mm-hmm. So and he can't die, right? Because they've tried to kill him a couple times, or they've successfully, I think, like at least mangled him.
Yes,
And he
but
just healed up.
he's been brought back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not easy.
I mean,
to
he
kill him.
can die, but he just hasn't.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, a lot of stuff to catch up on. We're going to be pretty busy this week. And when we're all done with everything, maybe, just maybe, we'll finish Miss Maisel. Because it's our show that we watch, in little chunks here and there when we run out of things to watch. When we're all caught up, but we still have some TV the TV's still on and it's in front of us and it's not bedtime yet. Steph will throw on Miss Maisel, and it's been getting a little interesting this final season. We're on the last season.
Yeah. You were the one that told me that Lenny Bruce was actually a real comedian.
You didn't know that.
I didn't know that, and he's in the show. Like he's
a character in the show.
He's a recurring character in the show
Because it takes place in the 60s, the Miss Maisel thing. Yeah.
And at some point, like this, we're on season 4 right now. Season 4?
I believe.
I think we are on season 4.
Yeah.
Or season 5.
Last season, whatever that is.
Season 5.
Okay.
He ends up leaving to California. And then I was just like looking up his history. I'm just like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. Do you remember what happens to Lenny Bruce, like in real life? Do you like know anything about him?
Doesn't he die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ends up moving to California, and he has his daughter with him, and he is addicted to meth.
Yeah.
Overdoses on meth at the age of 40.
Yeah, he was young. He's huge in the comedy scene. People still talk about him because he was the one who broke down the barriers for free speech during a comedy show. Like he would cuss, and nobody cussed. Nobody did that back then.
Yep.
It was more of a vaudevillian type of attitude back then, even still. But he's just like, no, I'm gonna say what I need to say, and it's gonna be funny, and people will laugh because they'll relate to it. Comedy hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, and you actually see that portrayed in Miss Maisel.
Yeah, he goes to jail and everything. Several times.
There's raids happening in comedy clubs because, that whole speech thing. And they just keep coming back They go into jail. They get released. Yeah. Somebody bails them out, and they just go back at it.
Yeah, it's their job.
And you actually see if you really appreciate the comedy that is Miss Maisel, you can see the jokes evolve throughout each season, and they do get more raunchy.
Yep.
And that is just literally what happens.
Well, it doesn't help
life.
that in this season she's also working in a strip club. Yeah. So the audience is there for the raunchy.
Right.
Yeah.
But like the evolution of the jokes has gotten like so much. If you're really paying attention to how it works, it's gotten a lot better.
It's not as docile as season 1.
Yeah.
Where it's just like she's kind of treading lightly, but she still wants to give that extra fucking oomph. So, she cusses and she shows her tits in the first episode. We don't see him again after that. So, yeah, I mean, it's a really good show. It really kind of portrays the 60s rather well. I mean, it's not like I was alive in the 60s, but everything I've read and heard, it's pretty much going down in Miss Maisel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that going to do it for Geeking Out there, Steph?
I think so.
Yeah? All right. All right, let's wrap it up with here's what I would do.
Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
All right, we got these couple emails, Steph. They're pretty harmless. Like nobody's having a very like daunting situation, but some I picked these because they were like these funny kind of observation, kind of comedy kind of thing. So the first one's by listener Luis. He says, well, the subject says my barber betrayed me, and I don't know how to move on. Hey, Joe and Steph. I need guidance because I'm going through something no one prepares you for. I'm 34, male from Ontario. Oh, you're from here.
What's up?
What up? I've been going to the same barber, Tony, late 30s, male, for like 5 years. Same guy, same chair, same just clean it up every time. He knows my life story. We don't even need to talk about the haircut anymore. It just happens. Last week, I walk in and he's gone. He's not on vacation. He's not sick. He's just gone. Like a new job somewhere else. So not even a goodbye. No referral, nothing. So now I'm sitting in a new chair with a guy asking me, so what are we doing today? Like I haven't built a relationship over a half a decade. I panicked and I just said shorter. And now I look like a substitute teacher. Do I track Tony down? Do I start over? How many bad haircuts does it take before you trust again? Luis from Ontario.
I feel like that is... Because I've had the same hairdresser. If I do go and get my hair cut, like if I'm not lazy and I'll just cut it myself here in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I've had the same hairdresser pretty much my entire life. And I have followed her from salon to salon. But I feel like if the hairdresser or barber really likes you as a client, they will tell you where they're going to go and where their next chair is going to be.
Yeah, I'm curious, like, are you the only person he didn't tell? Dang, what did you do?
What did you do? Did you not tip him well?
You know what you need to do, Luis, is talk to the guy in the mirror and figure out, did you fuck up?
Well, I mean, like, why wouldn't your first thought would be like, hey, where did this guy go? Like, you went to the same place.
Right.
Oh, I don't
Somebody
know.
in there probably would know.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, been there, co-worker for 5 years, and then all of a sudden disappears.
He takes off.
Well, they would know. They would know.
They would probably know. I don't know, man. Maybe you just need to start asking some questions. I mean, but if he changed careers and he's no longer a barber, that's a whole nother situation. It's not like you can just follow him at his new location.
Yeah.
So I guess try to figure that part out. But let's answer his question. How does all right. So do I track Tony down? Yes, try. At least that's what I would do. Do I start over if you have to? And how many bad haircuts does it take before you trust again? Probably 5. At max.
No, for you, it was 2. And then you never trusted anybody again. And
I did have my barber when I was a child. My parents would take me to the barber shop, and it was always the same lady.
Oh my God, that haircut.
Yeah,
it was always like the same
flat top.
And I'm just like,
I don't know why.
Every single
my dad
kid-
insisted
It's not
that
a
I get
good
a
look.
haircut. No, it was just bad. I was like, who put you up to this, and why are you torturing me like this?
Even when I
hated
was a
it.
kid, I knew that was just a terrible hairstyle.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No.
I wasn't even in the military.
No, you had for boys growing up in the 90s, I swear there were only 3 cuts. There was the one that you had, there was the cowlick,
Yeah.
or the buzz cut.
Or the buzz cut.
They just take it all off.
What about the mushroom cut? There's also those. Those are pretty rampant.
That was an untamed cowlick. Is what that was.
It just wasn't combed.
It just wasn't combed. But yeah, there was like, you get the deep part and then there's just like a slick.
Right. The aggressive part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother had the cowlick.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I had the bangs with the long hair.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
Yeah. And like you said, I guess I got a couple haircuts where I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to figure out how I can just do this on my own.
Yeah. I remember I was there for both of them. And then you were panicking. And you're just like, she didn't do it properly. Come on, we gotta go. I gotta get another haircut. And then I remember you going to this other random like ass hairdresser, and
that's the hairdresser that I grew up with. Like I found her,
and then she couldn't. She didn't
salon.
even fix it, and you're just like, I'm never doing this again. And then you got your Flowbee.
Yeah, I got a Flowbee. It still works. And I mean, these days I just use it to level off the length of the top of the hair.
It sucks and it cuts.
That's what the astronauts use.
The
Flowbee. Yeah, it'd be pretty much you hook it up to a vacuum cleaner. I mean, you can buy the Flowbee vacuum, but it'll fit any vacuum cleaner hose. And it'll suck your hair up, and it has the spacers, and it's cutting the hair in the length that you set it up for. It works, man. It's funny though. Like their commercials are super cheesy. They're all over YouTube. If you just type in Flowbee, it's like commercials that they still use that were filmed probably like in the mid 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's funny is that you still have the cardboard box that it came in, and you refuse to just put it in a nice container.
What's your point? It still holds my Flowbee.
The thing is held on by a prayer. that box has fallen apart. It's disintegrating.
It's not disintegrated yet, at least not completely.
Take care of your stuff, man.
That's why it's been over 15 years since I've had the Flowbee. I think we're coming up on 20. And the boxes. So what do you mean take care of your stuff? It still works. Lady,
you don't have to do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. And that, fellas, is how you win an argument. Just
no, shut the fuck up.
Okay, my bad.
Don't do that.
Let's see here. We also got a message from Danielle from Chino Hills. Her subject reads, I think I'm the only one who actually follows RSVP rules. And I connected with this one pretty closely. So it says, hey, Foos, this is minor, but it's making me feel insane. I'm 31, female from Chino Hills. When someone invites me to something and says RSVP by Friday, I RSVP by Friday. It seems normal, right? Apparently not. I'm planning a birthday dinner, and people are responding like it's a suggestion. Like, I'll let you know, maybe. Depends on how I feel that day. One person asked me the day of if there's still room. So now I'm stuck trying to make reservations with a constantly shifting head count, and I feel like I'm the only one taking it seriously. Do people just not care about RSVPs anymore, or am I operating at a level of organization no one signed up for? Danielle from Chino Hills.
Who are you hanging out with?
Yeah, these are terrible people, I think. Right?
I feel like
our circle of friends, I think they honor the RSVP pretty well.
Right, because we understand the value of the RSVP and the importance of making a reservation.
My question also is, are you the oldest one, Danielle, or one of the older ones? Like, are you one of the few in the friend group that have now entered your 30s and are looking for a little bit more organization in your life? Because when you're in your 20s, things can go haywire. You hang out with like weird people that just don't honor that RSVP kind of system. I don't think you've found who your people are when you're still in your 20s.
Right.
So that could be it too. Because, I mean, by now we're in our late 30s, you and I, Steph, and all our friends are also in the same boat, and they understand the power of making sure that everybody's on the same page. Because you got jobs, you got kids involved, you got all this shit going on.
Well, yeah, not only that, but when you're like, my whole thing, I'm so focused on like, if you're making a reservation, that's pretty important. Because like, let's just say, I don't know, what you're inviting 10 people and only maybe 7 of them show up. That's the difference between gratuity added to the bill and not.
That's true.
And so the restaurant is expecting to make this money. And then you're just looking over here like, hey, they didn't show up. And then it's like, well, we booked it for 10 people. So if your whole party's not here.
We're still charging gratuity.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they actually do that, but.
Well, I think, it's got to cross a certain threshold.
Right.
And some restaurants do 7, some 8, some 10. So it just depends on where you're going.
Yeah, but having said that, things do happen and people do have to cancel. But the thing is, like, you need to know at least who's going to come, who's not.
Yeah.
And then you have to spend time making the follow-up. Hey, are you coming? Yes or no? I need to know because I need to make this reservation. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I will only ask twice. And if somebody gives me like this bullshit, it depends on how I feel that day, it's a no. Like they're not going.
What I would do in the future.
And then shame them in the group.
Yeah. I'd be what I would do in the future is be like, if you don't respond to me by Friday, I'm going to assume you're not going.
Right.
Because I need to make this reservation by Thursday night.
That's actually exactly how we've been operating for the last 20 years, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
Like, I need to know.
Yeah. So what do you think, Danielle? Do people just not care about RSVPs anymore, or is it something up with her? I think it's just your friend group.
I think yes. Maybe they're just not used to it. I don't know. But no, people know RSVP because since you were a kid, you had birthday parties. Yeah. RSVP by this day.
Yeah. They even have a save the date bullshit that's been going on for the last decade or so.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
More than that. You're talking about like for weddings and stuff, right?
Like save the date, but it's still like an invitation. It's like, okay. So and then they ask for the RSVP and the more formal one later on. I just feel like it's like 2 invitations. It just feels so unnecessary.
Yeah. It's also a waste of paper.
Yeah, it sure is. And postage.
I just text everybody, hey, next year.
Yeah.
Be there or be square.
Right. Steph, I think we're good here. What do you think?
Yeah.
Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
Well, Steph, before we get the hell out of here, I wanted to just remind everybody that Ontario has a new baseball team, and we really want to go check that out.
Tower Buzzards?
The Ontario Tower Buzzards. Now, we have not gone to a game, but we hung out with our friends last night when we went to the local Ontario Reign hockey game where we won. I think it was I think they're clinching the playoffs. So it was the last normal season game. And we were talking about like all the other minor league teams in the area, and particularly like with the Quakes now belong to the Angels because it used to belong to the Dodgers. Now that organization, the Quakes, are now the Tower Buzzards, but the Quakes still exist. It's just a new ownership, a new team altogether, but it's now owned by. So like if you go to the Quakes website, it's now like all red instead of all blue.
Oh.
So the logo is the same, everything's the same except just the color. They just flipped it to red.
Okay.
Same shit. But they spent like $100 million here for the Ontario, I guess, complex, the sports complex that they built, and I'm hearing really good things from it. Like there's no bad seats, and
they have a lawn section
that
doesn't have any seats. You can bring your own lawn chairs. You can bring your own blankets. You can see the field from anywhere.
Yeah.
Tower Buzzards.
I'm not a fan of the name, but it's ONT Field. ONT is the international airport here, so they're the ones who own it. The field at least. But what are you looking up there, Steph?
I just want to see what the website looks like. Looks pretty cool. No, it's the inaugural roster. They just started. Season just started last week. Tickets are relatively expensive. I mean, inexpensive. Yeah, they're rocking the Dodgers colors there.
Yep.
And they got a little buzzer. It's a little bee with the flight goggles and the scarf, the traditional red scarf, the aviator scarf. So it's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. One thing that's cool, some people might be asking, what's the big deal? It's just a minor league team, but I think it's pretty cool because you get to experience a ball game at not outrageous prices like you would over at Dodger Stadium. And you're still supporting the Dodgers by supporting the Buzzards because that's how that's their farm system. So like if somebody is coming up in the ranks, you're probably going to see a future Dodger on this team. You're probably also going to see a current Dodger that's currently going through rehab. And it's just kind of like trying out and playing with the minor league team. And, and if you're lucky, the team will be really good that year, and then you'll be able to catch those playoff games.
Yeah, you have to consider that these, like, AAA leagues are almost majors, right?
Almost.
They're just, like, major adjacent. So what
They're
you're
just
seeing...
one step away from being in the majors. Yeah.
Right. So what you're seeing is, like, it's still pretty high-quality baseball. So we appreciate it. And, something local to support.
It's like 20 minutes away from here.
Yeah. Not bad.
So,
we've gotten into a lot of minor stuff lately.
It's just affordable.
Yeah.
It's accessible and affordable, particularly since we live in Ontario. We grew up in the St. Gabriel Valley, where Dodger Stadium even then was still kind of far because of traffic. And now we're in Ontario, we're even further. But we have these teams right down the street from us, so we're lucky that Ontario has evolved from what it used to be known as, the 909 meth head area. It's come a long way.
It's really an up and coming sports and art district is what it is. Just bringing unity over to the side.
Right. So I would think that like the meth areas are still considered like Riverside and East, right?
We're still talking shit about Riverside after all these years.
Well, they have all the meth. I mean, Breaking Bad was supposed to take place in Riverside before they moved it to New Mexico because of tax purposes. New Mexico had more tax breaks than California did, or at least maybe even Riverside did. So that tells you something.
Right.
Anywho, I think that's going to do it. What do you think, Steph?
I think so.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for listening into the Foo Bar Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials as at Foobar Show. That's FOO Bar Show. And listen at FOOBarshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll fill it up like a couple of foos. I've been Josie.
And I'm Steph.
Signing off saying, don't be a dick.
Fuck, man. Thank you, guys.
Today, an area man with a stutter was convicted and sent to prison for life, but his victims are worried that he won't finish his sentence.